Stuff away. Hi, everybody. I don't know if you guys heard me talking. Anyway, happy Sunday and welcome to my channel. I'm Eileen, and this is Eileen Ashley, aka Red Hot and Flashy. Today, yeah. So normally I let you guys choose what palette we're gonna use during these lives. I do it every Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Um, Hi, Morgan. Anyway, every Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I normally let you guys choose a palette which we can feature. Today, I thought I would work on makeup techniques. I don't know. I was watching some YouTube videos last night, and I was seeing not bad techniques. What is the word I'm looking for? I was seeing like what do you call those? Like makeup artist reacts, things like that. Hey, Vicky. I was watching stuff like that, reactions from makeup artists and other kind of things like that. And I thought, um, yeah, we would go over some makeup techniques today. So we are going to use. Hold on a second. This is new to me. Morgan already has one. It's still sitting on the dining room table. Miss Morgan, she can't see me. Anyway, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cosmos palette. I don't know if you guys have seen this yet. It's about a month old, I think. Something like that. Couple months old, maybe. Hold on. Ah, darn it. I ripped my box. Well, hi, Barb. For everybody who knows, I like to save my boxes. I like to keep them in the boxes. But this is what the package looks like. And here is. Ah! Son of a bitch. Well, as you can see, where is it? Down there. One of the shadows is shattered. And the funny thing is, some of the video. Oh, son of a. I hate when this happens. So, hi Tanya. Some of the videos I watched with this palette, the same color. I can't even turn it over for you. It is super cluster. It's a blue. The same color was shattered. I think I saw two or three. The same color was shattered. Uh, I'm gonna have to reach out to ABH. I bought it a while ago. I'm hoping they'll exchange it. Send me a new one. I don't know how long. They're pretty good usually. But anyway, I can't even show you. I could show you Morgan's palette because it is sitting over there. Oh man, I'm so upset. Oh, it's all over me. And it's a shimmer. Let me get more. Don't mind the mess back here. Okay. So this is Morgan's. Hi, Joni. Oh, thank you. It's not Gucci. It's just from the nail salon. Anyway, so here's Morgan's palette. Luckily, hers was not shattered. This is the color that came shattered. This is what the palette looks like. Looks really pretty. But I'll be using mine, not hers. Okay. I sent you to. Oh my goodness, I haven't looked at my emails. Tanya, I'm so sorry. To make sure you're all right and what's going on my end. Explain later. Don't nick mine. I'm not going to use yours. I put it back, Morgan. Almost bought that palette. All right, just so to give you a little of what's been happening with me. Last week, I had to cancel because we went to Maryland for our granddaughter's first birthday. They live in Maryland, and the traffic going there wasn't too bad. It was supposed to be like 2 hours and 40 minutes to get there, except that we had the baby, so we had to stop twice, which wasn't so bad. However, we ran into two really, really bad thunderstorms. I'm talking couldn't see. I was scared out of my mind. Oh, because the worst part is, as I was pulling out of the driveway for that trip, I backed right into my son's car. I felt terrible. I damaged my car more than his. But so that tells you my nerves were already on edge. I've been in a car accident, but where I was the passenger. Never been in a car accident that was my fault. Oh no, can't even say a passenger. I was hit from behind driving. Nothing bad. Um, yeah, so I was a little off my game. So when the rain, we got all the way to the end of New Jersey. We stopped at the last exit. in New Jersey. And as we were getting back on the, I don't remember, we were on the turnpike or the parkway, whatever highway we were on, the skies opened up. And I left at 7 p.m. so not to hit all that traffic. Anyway, so then when we got into Maryland, the skies opened up again. And it was a little scary. I will admit, I was hydroplaning. I was like, ah. But anyway, on the way home, it took us 2 hours just to get to Delaware. And in Delaware, we're literally from New Jersey, you go like right across the tip of Delaware into Maryland. You're not in Delaware very long, but it took us 2 hours to get to Delaware, which it should not have taken that long. And and Morgan's throwing me off. The baby was not in the car when I hit my son's car, by the way. And I didn't hit it hard, but I did do some damage. Anyway, back to the thing. On the way back home, we just hit a lot of traffic. It took us 2 hours just to get to Delaware, which it normally doesn't. Again, because the baby was with us, we stopped. Well, I can't blame the baby. I had to get out and stretch. So it took us 5 hours, 5 hours to get home. Should have taken like less than 3, or let's say 3. 5 hours. So by the time I got home, I don't even remember what time it was. It had to be close to 5 o'clock, close to dinner time, I believe. I can't even remember. But anyway, that's why I wasn't around. So I know you guys all know that my grandson needed surgery. He had it this weekend. Um, it was really rough the first day. Oh, we got home at 3:30, somewhere around there. Anyway, so my grandson had to have surgery. Um, whatchamacallit? He had it this weekend, or he had it Friday. I made it on TV. Apparently, the nurses at the hospital he was at went on strike that day. They walked out. Um, and my sister's a nurse. So I understand my sister's been complaining about staffing issues and patient safety for many years. So not only were they out there for fair pay, but they were also out there for that reason. And I know, like I said, I know from being in the hospital, I know all of that. Anyway, so uh, while the baby was in surgery, you guys know I smoke. I was outside having a cigarette, and our local news walked by, and I said to Morgan, "Oh, that's Channel 12 News or whatever." And the guy said to me, "Oh, are you a patient or a nurse?" I said, "My grandson's a patient." He's like, "Would you mind if I ask you some questions on film?" And of course, my hair was up in a ponytail. I looked like shit, no makeup. Not that that matters, but I'm just saying if I'm going to get on TV, right? So he asked me a couple questions. Um, I told him my name, where I was from, somewhat why we were there. Obviously, I don't want to blast why my grandson was having surgery, but he said to me, "Was I concerned with the fact that the nurses are on strike?" And I said, "The funny thing is, when Morgan and I pulled up, you could see that. Oh my God, there were hundreds of people out there striking." Um, I said to her, "Oh my God, if they're all out here, who's in there?" Because I know what they fill them with. They fill them with traveling nurses who don't know the hospital or the procedures or the policies or anything like that. They also fill them with nurses' aides. And like you might have one nurse with like 2 or 3 nurses' aides for a bunch of patients. But apparently, when we got in, I mean, granted, it was pediatrics. When we got there were a ton of staff. So it turns out, I found out later, um, it, they're spending like $17 million to staff the hospital, and they are overstaffing it, which is what these nurses want. They're like, "Why can't we do this all the time?" But anyway, so he was in good hands. Surgery went really good. That first night was a killer. It was absolutely gut wrenchingly heartbreaking watching this poor baby cry in so much pain. He didn't sleep well that night. And then, we were told not to give him Motrin because apparently that could make him bleed. But Tylenol wasn't doing anything at all for him. And my sister, like I said, she's a nurse for over 30 years. She said, "Give him a little bit of Benadryl, it'll help him sleep," which he slept a little bit, but then he woke up The next time we're gonna give him some Benadryl. He stayed awake through it. That's how much pain this poor baby was in. Um, the next morning, I made Morgan call the surgeon's office, and they said give him Motrin, and she's like, but I was told not to. And they're like, no, give him the Motrin. It's better than him going through this pain. And my sister told us what to look out for, like blood in the urine and stuff like that. And I'll tell you what, that Motrin kicked in. He was a new child. He was walking around. It was amazing. And so today he's doing real good. I'm sure you're going to hear him back there. He just woke up from his nap. So he's nice and happy and refreshed and feeling much better. It's going to take a long time to heal, but oh shoot, my glasses are upstairs, I think. I see. Oh, here they are. I see you guys all typing away. So let me just check you guys out. Not you saying you made it on TV. I wasn't with you. Oh, Morgan was sitting next to me. She looked very angry on TV. But anyway, so I said to them, I said to Morgan, if they're all out here, who's in there? And I said to him, I told him that my sister was a nurse, so I know a little bit about what's, the complaint is and what they usually bring in. So I said, what did I say, Morgan? I totally forgot now. That the part that got on TV was me saying that, if they're all out here, who's in there? Oh, and that what I was worried about is, are these people even trained? Or are they mostly nurses' aides that really can't care for patients except for what we can do as parents, grandparents? They know a little more. Probably I know more than them, maybe. I don't know. I'm teasing, but anyway. Thank God he's okay. Morgan was on the interview. If you go Google it, it's News 12. She's sitting next to me. Cool at Morgan. Oh, everybody's laughing at me. Hello, Morgan Brown. How are you and your son doing? Hope you guys are doing good. Morgan is a trooper. I'll tell you what, she was very strong for the baby, but by the next morning she was in tears. It is so difficult. Number one, lack of sleep. But number two, to watch your child in that kind of pain, it's heartbreaking. It really is heartbreaking. But Morgan is doing better too. Hi, Vicky. Tanya's saying hi, Vicky. We're doing good. Oh, Morgan says we're doing good. Hi, Barb. I'm going through researching health insurance for myself. Need short term for 10 months. What a nightmare. I used to work for Blue Cross Blue Shield in New Jersey for 15 years. So if you need any advice, DM me on Instagram. I could help you out a little bit anyway. All right, everybody's saying hello. Zach's in here. Hi, Zach. I saw somebody say hello. That's how I knew you were here. Well, speaking of surgery, unfortunately, I have another surgery now on my gallbladder. Oh, I had that done. Thankfully, it's not a huge surgery, Tanya. I was back to work in 2 weeks. Literally, I forgot to go back to the doctor and get a note that said I can go to work. And my boss was like, why are you here? I'm like, because I feel good. She's like, you got a doctor's note? I was like, I totally forgot. So that's, hopefully it goes smooth like that for you. Good to hear. I understand for sure. Okay, James. Okay. I said, so we're all caught up. So, like I said, I was just scrolling through. I like to do that in bed. Literally, it puts me to sleep. Not that the things are boring, but I guess from staring. I know they say that that's not good for you, but it puts me to sleep. Anyway, I thought of the idea. I saw some reaction videos, which I loved to watch. I'm thinking about, I gotta stop being lazy when the baby goes to sleep. I'm like, and actually get back to filming like I used to, because I really love watching the reaction videos. I would love doing them too. So I was thinking of doing that as well. But I was watching all that. I hope not, but I have goals in over 10 years. Oh, you're lucky you didn't need it sooner. Now gallbladder is affected this whole because I'm high risk heart. I'm nervous. Oh, of course. Well, we'll be praying for you, Tanya, as always. Oh, itchy ear. Anyway, so I got the idea of let's discuss different techniques and how to do makeup. Well, I don't know. I love when Robert Welsh says makeup has no rules, but it does have a theory, because it does. And if you know that theory, you could break all the rules. if you learn how to fix your mistakes, things like that. So I figure like that's what we can try and do. Anyway, there was something else I was going to say and I totally forgot what it was. Sugar. Oh, also, so one I think it was Robert's video. No, it was another girl. I forgot her name. Snitchery, I think her name was. She did this beautiful video where she did her makeup the way she would do like a face-to-face makeup, out in the real world. Because I know I tell you guys all the time that when I'm doing makeup for you guys, I have all the lighting in front of me. I have this beautiful set of windows here that gives a lot of natural light. But I have to put on more makeup than what I would normally wear, so that it shows up and that you can see it. That doesn't always look good in the real world. A lot of times it doesn't look good in the real world. So I had always told you guys that. And I said, the thing is with me, I'm filming I'm live right now from my webcam on my laptop. I'm sure there's software out there. I have to think what it was. Software out there that would make a filter. I don't know anything about it. The only time I use a filter, and you guys I think have seen that, is on TikTok, where I might be telling you about my live, or it's not when I'm reviewing a product. I don't use filters for that. I don't use I use it for fun. Like it's there, it's there. I'm not trying to hide it. So that's it about me. And I say all the time, if you met me in person, I might just look a little older to you than I look on camera. But I was so blessed to meet Zach in real life. What an amazing time we had. I'm still living off of that. And I asked him, I said, please tell me honestly, I would not get offended at all. And he said, no, I look the same. So that was cool. Okay, let's get started now. I know there were some certain, I should write this crap down. I know that Zach will remind me because he's so good at that for me, about what's been going on in the, I don't know, reality, beauty world. I can go live on TikTok now. Oh, yay! One day we should do a joint live. I will gladly go live with you, Zach. And yes, I am too. I look at our photos and videos all the time. So do I. I miss it so much. I'm kind of a little jealous of all those people that are shopping. Where what's his name? Jeffrey's the cashier. I'm like, oh, they get all that time with them. So let me put on some moisturizer. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you, Tanya. Here's what they look like. That's all my nail tech. I'm like, just do something, something I haven't done yet. A color that I haven't used yet or whatever. Oh my God. The biggest news right now is the Amy Bethany thing with suing Bravo. Wait, I don't even know that one. I have not really been, I guess, watching much of that stuff. Hey, Tracy. Zach, fill us in. I'm not sure about what's going on with Bethany and what's her name. I heard the last I think I heard Bethany was trying to make a union for reality TV. I'm sure she's over there making all kinds of videos, no doubt. I'm hating the new cast of New York. I have not watched it. I told you I got so behind on all the different shows I was watching. I gave up. I was trying to keep up with all the housewife shows, and I just couldn't keep up with it. So my two favorite were New Jersey. This is eye cream. Were New Jersey and Beverly Hills. So those are the ones I really watch. But I used to watch most of them. But I've heard not much about it, but I've heard people complain that they don't like the new cast. Shoot, I know I had two things to tell you guys. So apparently 50 other reality stars are working with Bethany right now in contracts and lawsuits. Oh, that's probably for that union thing. The contracts and stipulations are disgusting, and it's going to get ugly. Oh, who? Where is it? The contracts and stipulations are disgusting. Are you talking about the current ones? Because yeah, I hear they're getting screwed big time. Welcome to Crappy Lake. Wait, what? Welcome to Crappy Lake. Us fun is fun. I have to go find out watch some of the videos of what's happening. I don't know if you guys, not many people like James Charles, but apparently he has his painted stuff is coming out tomorrow, actually, I think. Oh, I know what I wanted to talk to you about. I was just watching the damn video this morning. But anyway, so James Charles is coming out. Anybody who's interested in him, he's coming out with his company, Painted, and he's starting out with what did he call them? Create paints, I think he called them. Sonia and Luann make it fun. Oh, the contracts from NBC and Bravo. Yeah, yes, they're basically signing their life away. Yeah, no doubt. I think Painted by James Charles. Thank you. I think anybody who starts out not famous really gets screwed all the time. Even like music artists, actors, reality TV, all of that. I think they get screwed so badly because was it the Brady Bunch? I think it's the Brady Bunch. I don't remember which show it was. Which they play reruns 50 years later. They get nothing. Literally, if they get anything, it's pennies. But I think the Brady Bunch cast gets nothing. I'm not positive, but yeah. Show the show on YouTube with Luann and Sonia. I just can't with Andy Cohen. He uses his kids as props. His TikTok is, oh, really? Yeah. So anyway, James Charles is coming out with that, and Jaclyn Hill. That's the other one I wanted to talk about. So I don't know if you guys have heard, she's shutting down all of her brands. So she mentioned Jaclyn Cosmetics, which isn't hers. She does not own that. She is not the CEO of it, as much as she continues to lie about that. But she's shutting that down. The what is it, Roxanne or Jaclyn Roxanne? I'm not sure. The jewelry company, as well as the cozy company that she stole the name from another creator, and that girl shut her business down or rebranded her business. I'm going to go into my eyebrows next, but I'm trying to make sure there's no what do you call it on it? Fungal lotion. So I'm just going to take a little bit of I have powder over here somewhere. Is this powder? Oh no, that's putty. Hello, where's my powders? Here we go. The Elf setting powder. Yeah. So anyway, so I don't know if you guys heard. I'm sure if you watched beauty stuff, Jaclyn Hill started a company called Cozy something or other. I don't know the whole name of it. I'm just gonna take a little bit of powder and put it in my eyebrows, not my eyes, just to absorb any lotion. Anyway, so she there was a Canadian small business who had been in business for maybe 5, 6, 7 years, something like that. I'm not sure exactly how long. She never trademarked the name because, from what I understand, it's very expensive to do. And starting out as an indie brand is expensive enough. So, according to Jaclyn, the name was Koze, Koze. I'm not sure how it was pronounced because I thought it was cozy. But she named her brand Cozy, Koze, same spelling. Since it was not trademarked, she could take the name. Technically, legally, that might be true, except if that Canadian woman had sued her, she had evidence that she had been using the name, the brand, and for however many years, and Jacqueline would have had to change her name apparently, which was also super expensive to do. Anyway, she was selling the same products this girl was, and basically, put this girl out of business. And it's sad. I don't know that she put her out of business or she had to rebrand and then people didn't know her, but apparently people are saying you destroyed her business. Also, with her jewelry, I think it was called, not her jewelry, I forget, something Roxanne or just Roxanne. She, I'm going to read your stuff in a second. She, what you call it? She stole the design of this Layla jewelry, I believe it's called, of their best-selling necklace, and people spotted it right away. People I guess who knew both spotted it right away. Let's start real quick because I know we're already 25 minutes. Oh my God, 25 minutes into it, and I didn't start a single technique. So eyebrows, you guys know I just like fill them in. But while I was in school, my makeup school, and I still do another class. Oh, I can't wait to tell you guys something. Or did I tell you? Anyway, one of the things they always said to me was your eyebrows could be a little filled in better, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to take a little more time to actually do my eyebrows today. Let me just take a look. Oh, I'm missing out a lot of stuff here. Hold on a second. I saw that show with YouTube. Land. Show makes me laugh. You know how close I lived to her. I know, Vicky, you live close to her. Do you ever see her out and about? Just curious. Yes, on the whole thing with Jacqueline Hill and James Charles. Crap, I used to watch them years ago, but now they're drama. Phew, drama's not even the paints from. Wait, the paints from James Charles actually look really nice, very versatile. They really do. I have to admit, I was thinking about getting it, but I mean, on the grand scheme of things, they're not too expensive. I think you said $15 or $18 a piece. But if you want the colors, I think there was, I forget how many colors. It's like $100 and something dollars, which I don't really want to spend on paints. However, he did a video showing the different things you could do with them. So he showed like a neutral look, eyeshadow look that you used with the paints. He did graphic liner with the paints. He did it in the waterline with the paints because they dry down, they don't budge. He did blush, lips, lip liner. So it is very versatile, and I'm sure a lot of makeup artists could use those things instead of carrying a bunch of other things. But I don't want to spend all that money on it because I'm not the type of person that is just gonna buy one color. I need them all. Let me see. Where are we? But yeah, they did look really cool. I have enough drama in my life. Vicky says, "Did you get that tip from Rose?" What tip? I'm already past the tip. What tip? Me too. I agree, Zach. I'd like to try one of the paints. Oh, the blue paint. Yeah, they all look pretty for an eyeliner or brown. So it's funny. My son is leaving for New Jersey soon. I have already started crying. I would cry too. He's going to Rutgers, New Brunswick, right? That's where I was Friday in New Brunswick, passing Rutgers. I was all in that area there. Oh, I would be bawling my eyes out. I feel for you, Joni. Oh, that's mommy love. Your son leaving for Jersey. Yeah, that's terrible. You can buy them individually. Oh, $15. Thank you. Yes, they all look really nice. Oh, the powder and the eyebrows? No, actually, Rose, the only tip I took from Rose was extending that eyeliner all the way down here when you put your lashes on. I got that from her. The powder and the eyebrows I got from, I know she changed her name. It's Beauty Kills MUA. I saw her do it once. I was like, oh, that's a brilliant idea. Instead of me trying to rub it all off. Some people use micellar water and take it off. I think this is good because the lotion still gets into your skin. Joni, yes. Yep, sure do, Zach. Apartments. Oh, apartments are very expensive in New Jersey. Oh, yes, they are. All right, so let's start. techniques. So I'm sure people have seen this before. It's nothing new. But when you're figuring out how long your eyebrow should be, where the arch should be, so the the rule is um, the edge of your nostril here is where your eyebrow should end. So mine are pretty good there. Um, if yours doesn't reach to the end, mark it. So I'm gonna try and. It's hard to see the mark on me because of this color and all. Anyway, next for the arch, you go past your pupil where your iris is, and that's the arch. And mine are pretty good. I wish I had more eyebrows though. So give that a mark. And then for the tail, you're going to go across to the end here of your eye, and mine are there. Hey, yeah. So I don't really have to mark mine. Oh, maybe this arch. This arch has fallen like your feet. So let's do this and come over this way, and there we go. Okay. So do your little marks, and then there's really no rule as far as this is concerned, in my opinion. But we're gonna like kind of draw a line just so that we can draw the eyebrows, because you guys can tell. I know I've said it before, but for anybody who's new here, this right here, it looks like I'm missing some eyebrow hair, which I am. I mean, this is bare, but this is white. And I don't know if it's considered a birthmark. It's always been that way. But you can see the older I get, the more sparse my eyebrows are becoming. They're not as, they're thinner than they used to be, all that stuff. Hi, Kendrick. um, Joni, all apartments are expensive nowadays. It's everywhere, unless you want to live in a crappy place in a bad neighborhood. Tanya, true. If my husband says one more time that I need to let him go live his life, I'm going to sock him. I hate men. I swear. They don't get like that mother bond. They just don't get it. I was just saying that to my son actually yesterday. What did he say to me? Oh, I always say he gets mad at me. Whenever he goes out, I'm like, do not drink and drive. Because aside from that, he doesn't drink and drive. At least not that I know of. But I don't think he does. My children, thank God, are pretty damn responsible. But I can't help but say it. I say it to all my kids. If they're going out to a party or to even to dinner or whatever, like you don't realize you could have one drink and not realize it until you get in the car. If this drink was strong enough and you're tipsy and then you get pulled over or God forbid worse. Anyway, but I had a dream. I had a dream that God forbid, let me just, because I'm so superstitious. I had a dream that he got into a car accident, drunk driving, and he killed somebody. And then, of course, he went to jail. And all I can remember in this dream is he kept crying to me, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, and apologizing to the family of the person he killed. And it just destroyed me. And I know it was just a dream. But ever since then, I have to tell him, I'm like, you don't understand. I had this bad dream and you can't unsee it. And I said to him, oh, you'll understand when you become, and I'm like, never mind, you'll never understand because you're a guy. Guys just don't get it. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm generalizing, but I don't feel like guys get it like what we feel as moms. Morgan, is the baby typing? Look, the baby's typing. CB, yeah, that's a good one. They don't get it. I'm super close to him. I think I'm going to go a shopping spree to distract myself. I love that idea. My dad says that to me all the time. I don't know why I never have. So Richard always drives me, but I only drink one, maybe two, always once in a while. Who's saying hi? Oh, Ashley. Hi, Ashley. As you can see, Morgan's name keeps popping up. That's the baby. He's got the phone. So anyway, I cannot help myself. I just can't help myself. Oh, so what we're going to do now, I'm so sorry, 34 minutes and we just still didn't do it. Okay, is we're going to draw from where you have your marks. So this mark would be here. You can't really see it. To here. I would start in the middle like this and just draw. This is kind of hard for me. I need a mirror. Oh, it's still a baby. Okay, so let's draw a line, giving you a guide. And then I always put my eyebrows up because my eyes are hooded. But right here, I don't go all the way to the tip. But this definitely is lacking. As you can see, I drew a little line here. This is definitely lacking in there. So we're going to fill that in where we drew. I don't draw on top. I mean, you can. Actually, probably should. So we're going to start where the arch would be here. So let me get a little higher. And I'm going to draw on top just to create the shape. I don't want to box these. I hope you guys could see me. So you could see I made the arch. We're going to have to try this over here. You could see this eye is so much lower. See, this eye, the eyebrow, everything is so much lower. That's funny, baby texting. Yeah, be careful who's texting. Anyway, so I did that. I drew the kind of where we're gonna fill everything in, and I'm just gonna start just like going real like back and forth into the hairs, that kind of stuff. Back combing it, I guess. Now, if you have bushier eyebrows, you should probably comb them first, but I hardly have anything. And I'm going to leave this section. Well, first I want to fill in what's missing. That little bit right here, real lightly. Okay. I'm going to leave that section for now. Is the baby okay? Baby's been choking on everything lately. Be right back. Go downstairs, grab L'Oreal. Okay, we'll see you in a minute. Okay, so let's do the same on the other eye. You should have it marked out if you're following along. I'm going to draw that line. Oh, it would help if I had a little more there. Oh, if anybody's curious, I'm using the Fenty Beauty. I forgot what it's called. But the eyebrow pencil in shade, hold on. Oh, Brow MVP it's called. I don't know the shade. I think it wore off. Or it's written so small. Yeah, I don't see the shade name on here. But they do have 3 different shades for redheads. You all right, Morgan? Yeah, well, I don't understand why he's choking on everything lately. All right, so we're just lightly creating that. It's like a guide. Now normally I don't fill it. You guys know I don't fill them in like this, but I'm going to go to the top where that mark should be for the arch. And I'm going to do on top. Maybe not a new thing, but I saw a video of a woman using the opening of a bobby pin to do a wing on her eyes. I've seen that too. I have bobby pins sitting right in front of me, actually. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's make that line. I just started filling in to try and make the arch. This eye is not arched like that eye, but we do a little better. Bringing it down here. And again, see, here is missing, or it's sparse. So we're going to just draw a little line. I'm not going all the way out. I did about to there, if you could see, but you could see all this is sparse. It's not totally bald there, although it looks it. And now I'm just going to go back and forth, filling all that in, getting into those hairs. And I'll show you why in a minute, why we left the front. I'm going to just fill this in more too. Okay. Does anybody use Il Maquillage? I do not. And to be honest with you, Tracy, I had heard so many bad things about it. And then on the opposite spectrum, I've heard amazing things about it, but it's super expensive and it's full coverage, and I don't use full coverage. So that's the reason why I never tried it. So let me get a spoolie here, and I'm going to start combing through or brushing through. Just to kind of blend that so it's not so harsh looking. Ooh. Okay, now I'm going to show you what I'm doing in the front. I personally absolutely love pens in the front because if I could find what I did with mine. Oh, here it is. Please let it be in here. Is this it? Yeah, this is the NYX Lift and Snatch in shade caramel, however you say it. Welcome back, Tanya. Oh, Il Makiage, we answered that. Anyway, you'll see why. It makes really precise brow hairs. So I'm going to start from the beginning here with the pen. So I can't getting as close as I can for you guys. Let me see. Yeah. This is a little crooked because yeah, we're going to have to blend that back in. It's because of my hand placement. I don't want to block you guys from seeing it. I don't know if I get real close. I know I screwed up, but you could see they actually look like hair. That's why I like them. But I'm gonna probably block you a second because I want to get in here good. Also, if you need, you don't have to do just the one part of your eyebrow. You can go through the whole eyebrow and do that. But I don't think it fills it in as much as I need it filled in. Okay, we're gonna fix those. Yeah, La Roche-Posay pigment Clar is amazing. What seeing great results. What exactly is it? Pigment Clar? Pigment Clear? Is it on my end? You're not coming in clear, but I might be on my end. When you say coming in clear, do you mean my face is blurry? Is anybody else having that issue? Please let me know because I apologize for being late today, but it kept saying that my camera couldn't be found. I was freaking out, like, oh my god, I missed you guys. I do. I know I say it all the time. I miss you guys. I love doing lives because we get to interact with each other. Okay, if you could see, I missed a little bit of a spot there. So I'm going to go back in real quick. Brightening foaming. Oh, is it expensive? It's not coming clear. You're clear on my end. Hi, Deanna. Thank you. Thanks for speaking too. Just so you guys know, you're obviously if you're too shy or if you're busy and you can't speak, you don't have to. But I don't know who's here. I know how many people are here. Makeup and therapy, just so you guys know. I don't know who's here, like the person, unless you say hello. So thank you for commenting and welcome. Clear on my end. Hello, Deanna. Okay. So I'm just going to go back in with the Fenty and just fill this in a little bit. I know that's kind of my arch there. Okay. All right. Much better. I'm sure my teacher would be proud. I'm going to go in now with just some. This is from Sephora. It's the Sephora brand mascara. So it says mascara sourcils volume et fibers. So it means that it has fibers in it. Oh, here. Brow volume as volumizing fiber mascara. It looks just like mascara. It's in my reddish shade. What is the name of this color? Of course, the shade name is not on here. Oh, auburn brown. I'm just going to run a bit through. So you guys know that I don't know if you know, but I like to do Halloween looks, and some of these Halloween looks take hours to do. Hours. Anyway, so I'm taking a class. It's called, what's it called? Spook and Sparkle. and it's with my teacher from M3, the one class that I still continue to take, which includes not just learning about makeup, but about business, which is what I love so much about it, and the fact that we have access to her at all times. Um, so if we have any questions, she's always there to answer. Anyway, so she's doing the Halloween. She is doing the Halloween. Don't worry. I know it looks really in your face right now, but once I start getting the makeup and everything on, it's not going to look so pow. Anyway, so she has a segment or module in the M3 that is Halloween related. I think we're going to learn how to do skulls, which is I'm so terrible at the skulls. Um, Great for mature skin. It's working wonders. I gotta write that down, girl. It's under $30. Oh, that's super good. So makeup and therapy. Where's my phone? I want to take a picture because I'll forget. Um, it's my end. It's okay. I'll try to move. I live right in front of the mountains and the airport. It's under 30. Hi, Tanya. Check it out on me. Okay, hold on. How long have you been using it? Just out of curiosity. Well, itchy nose. Let me just take a picture. And let me circle it. Oh, no, I can't circle it. Anyway, what the hell was I saying? Oh. All right. So I'm going to do my eyes first because a couple of videos that I did watch, there is some fallout. So I'm not going to, it's a personal preference if you want to do your base first, your eyes first. But, most people do their eyes first because of fallout. I personally like to do my base first. So anyway, once we get things done, this isn't going to look so in your face. I forget what else I was saying to you guys. I know there was other things I wanted to talk about. I really got to start writing it down. I do this every week. But yeah, so what do you guys think? Oh, so Jaclyn Hill, back to Jaclyn. So she's closing her brands and she's going back to just, I guess, YouTube. And sorry, I forgot my drinks here. Okay. This is if you guys remember, doing that somewhat of a keto diet. In Maryland, we cheated. We allowed ourselves to cheat. And I gained 5 pounds. I was like, no way. But I lost 4 of it. So still at 20 pounds, 19, 20 pounds. But my stepdaughter said that, oh my God, you look so good. She could see it. So that was cool too. Anyway, so she says she's closing all her brands and she's going back to the start. She doesn't want to be a business owner. Anyway, more than halfway through the video, she starts talking about what products are coming out next. So people were like, are you kidding me? I don't want to, because she said, I don't want to be a salesperson, blah, blah, blah. That kind of stuff. What I want to do today is I want to use an actual eye primer. I like to use concealer, but we're going to use eye primer because I don't use it often. And, you could choose what you want. Rules are meant to be broken, but it's supposed to hold your makeup on longer and that stuff. However, I do want to carve out the underneath of my eyebrows just to make sure that they look nice. You can see my eye swollen. I just noticed that. Puffy, not swollen. But let me go and get a real eye primer. Here, what do we got here? A whole thing full of them. No, not that one. Oh, okay. So I have a NYX one. This is shadow and liner primer, which I like. But I'm gonna do this part. I definitely cheated in Wyoming too. Oh yeah, well we both did, but I didn't gain. No wait, I think I gained 2 pounds in Wyoming. I think it was 2. That came off immediately. I think most of that was water weight, but I did pretty good. I have to admit, I didn't do bad there. But I can't even lie. I want to go back just for the burger. Oh, me too. I'm so pissed. I totally forgot about that place, Zach. I only remembered the place that we went to. About 3 months. Okay, 90 days. Yeah. So you do always tell people a minimum of 4 weeks before you start seeing a difference. Minimum. My skin is looking much clearer and brighter. I had some dark spots that have faded, and it also looks younger. Oh, girl, I can't wait to try this. My skin looks like silk. Tracy, are you using? You're using the same product? And how long have you been using it for? I've used very expensive cleansers, and this is better. Also, love their. I need my glasses. Okay. Oh, here we go. Also love their Substain Riche cream, visible density and volume replenishing cream. Oh, I got to check them out. Thank you, Joni. All right, so I'm going to start out though by just carving that out. Let me see. I think I'm just going to use my NARS Complete Concealer. I gotta buy a new one. I hit pan on that, which sucks. All right, so you want to use, or I want to use, if I could find the. Oh wait, I think the flat brushes. Yeah, they're over here. I'm going to use a very flat concealer brush that's domed because this will help you get in really good there. The cleanser and cream are from their mature skin line. Oh, good. Thank you for telling me that. I never heard of them. Are they a new company or I just never heard of them? All right, so I'm just gonna go in and I'm here. Let me do it first. I'm not one of those people that bring this all the way out the nose. I don't understand that concept. But I'm just gonna do this on both eyes. I probably put too much on the other eye. You don't need a lot because we're not doing our entire eye with it. We're just cleaning that up. Roche Posay, not new. Oh, it's La Roche Posay. Why did I think it was something else? Yeah, they're not new. They're a really good skincare brand. I told you I used to work when it was in New Jersey. It was called Hoffman La Roche, and they made drugs and all things like that. I used to work there in high school. They've since left the area. I think they went back to whatever country they were. I don't remember. Was it Germany? I don't remember where their headquarters was. All right, so I'm just going to blend this in here, bring it down a little bit. Now, I'm going to use a dry sponge because this will pick up any excess because we don't want too much on there. This works well too. I like this because a lot of people will highlight their brow bone. If you have hooded eyes, it is not a good idea to highlight your brow bone, even no matter how small it is. Like if I put highlight on this eye, it just like you can see just from this being on there. Look at how much worse my eye looks as far as the hoods are concerned. It has, because I have no other makeup on. And look, I'm just doing this. I'm not bringing it on the lids. I have no other makeup on. It is bringing my hoods out. So for those that don't know, when we contour or when we use a warm color, it makes the area recede. Hence the reason why people do it on their cheeks to, do that. Makes their noses smaller. That's what you use that for. You use highlight to bring things out or to the forefront. So when you're highlighting your brow bone, that's exactly what you're doing. You can see, I know I pointed out that I was kind of puffy here. Look at how much worse it looks. Sure, skin of the Roche Posay. The cream only comes in a small tube. Yeah, of course. I saw results immediately. I'm going to get the eye cream from the mature skin line. I hate the term anti-aging. I hate the term mature skin too. Where did I put my? I'm gonna take another picture with all the extra information you gave. Hey, get over here. Okay, the Roche Posay. I have deep set eyes. Always struggle with mushing all the colors. Yeah. So deep set eyes is kind of similar. I'm not gonna say it's similar looking, but the way you treat them with makeup is similar to what you would do with hooded eyes. Oh, because your deep set eyes, this part recedes on people with deep set eyes. So basically, what happens to them is the same thing that happens to somebody with hooded eyes. If they just put the color in their crease, as soon as they open their eyes, it disappears. I just hate aging. Yeah, me too, Barb. Only thing is, I say it all the time. It's better than the alternative, but I don't like it either. I don't like the way it looks. Um, Diane von Furstenberg said in an interview she prefers the term experienced, not mature. I like that because it's true. We are experienced. All right, let me take I'm going to now go in with the NYX. This is the NYX Ultimate Shadow and Liner Primer. So this is actual primer. I forget what color this is. Oh my gosh, this is so. Oh, color light. I can actually read it. So, but this is an actual eye primer. It's also eyeliner primer. I don't know if you could see. It is colored, but then it's not as colored as it's not as opaque as what the hell, a concealer. So I'm just gonna prime the whole lid and right above because I go above. You can see it did remove that concealer. A good tip, I don't even remember who I heard this from, but if you have a really oily nose and your foundation doesn't stay, I've never used it because I don't have oily skin, but I hear that if you use an actual eye primer, because our eyelids are apparently oilier than the rest of our skin, and that's what breaks down your makeup is from the inside. So your oils, sweat, things like that. Um, sorry. Anyway, to put an actual eye primer on your nose instead of regular primer supposedly works really well if your makeup separates. Um, okay. Oh, I just want to tap that in. Just so you know, this is also I'm going to do it now. Probably a waste of product, but it's also an eyeliner primer, so you could put it under here. Which I'm not. I didn't do my. I should probably do that afterwards so that it helps your eyeliner stay as well. At Barb, everything just takes so much more work. Being thin my whole life was easy before. Now I really have to work at it. That kind of sucks. All right, on we go. Cosmos. Oh, shoot, I just forgot that my thing was broken. I'm really upset. Well, I will be using that color. Oh, wait, maybe I wasn't. All right. It kind of sucks that I can't show you. I can't lift the palette because the thing is destroyed. It's totally smashed. So I'm going to show you Morgan's. I'm going to go in with Space Dust and Comet. I'm going to use those two as transition shades, just so you know. So wait. Open. Why can't I open it? Okay. Space Dust is the lighter of the two, and Comet has that reddish undertone to it. Um, Also important if you have hooded eyes is the size of the brushes you use. Very important. You don't need a lot of expensive brushes, but you do need the right ones. I'm looking for a small. So I'm going to start out, if I can get it, with a small brush, a small fluffy brush. If anybody's interested, this is from Morphe. It's their M456 brush. I'm so sad. I'm going to start out with Space Buff because honestly, wow, her ABH stuff is really pigmented. So sometimes when you think you're putting yeah, see that? When you're putting on less, it's really not less. Also, which I forgot to do, I like to set my base only because it makes it easier for the blending of makeup. I've been listening to just in myself lunch. Oh, that's okay. Walking has helped me keep the weight off at 450 miles a day. That's awesome. Still have to watch the diet. Yeah, the older we get, I found when I went through menopause, oh my God, I couldn't keep the weight off. And there was another woman that lived in the apartment complex. She worked out 7 days a week, 6 or 7 days a week. Always worked out, always walked, went to the gym. I mean, very into her health and well, maybe not so much her health because she smoked and drank and all that, but into her figure. As she started going through puberty, even though she was at the gym, I forget if it was 6 or 7 days a week. Um, she put on so much weight she couldn't get it off, and I think the guys at the gym saw her there every day doing the same. She did the same exact exercises, which if anybody knows anything about that kind of stuff, um, you need to change that up. Your muscles get used to it. But she didn't listen. She was just wanted there, work out, and go. Um, but she finally took the advice of the guys there. They said, you really got to switch it up because she was complaining to them. Hold on, I need to set my eyes. I don't like. Oh shoot, I don't like not having. It's harder to blend. I mean, I could do it, but it's easier to blend. What did I do with my? It's in there. Here, I have the one size. What is this powder foundation? Right. I'm going to use this just to fluffy brush, pat it out. Did I just? This is so tacky. The primer, it's very tacky. I got it in my eyelash. So I'm just going to press it on there and above here. Oh, I started to say for people with hooded eyes, um, carving out the under eye is, I find, to be good technique, or just even if you don't carve it out and you just use concealer as your base, I find it keeps that area lighter and it almost looks like you've done um, whatchamacallit, highlighted the brow bone, but you didn't do it. Um, wait, it's puberty. What? Ashley? Sounds like my evil. Oh wait, what am I missing? Barb, everything just takes so much more work. Oh yeah. Um, walking. I've been listening. Okay, sounds like my evil stepmother. Hate that during menopause, the weight goes straight to the gut. Yes, yes, it goes right to the belly. That is true. What's puberty? What did I miss, Ashley? Or weight gain during puberty? Again, guilty of that as well. I watched an interview with Sharon Osbourne. She's been taking Ozempic. Said the first 2 weeks were rough. Um, a lot of people are on that. I think there's Ozempic, Wogavi, something like that. Um, but she's not a mom at all to me. You are, Eileen, and everyone here. Thanks, guys, for being such care. Oh, we appreciate you too. Eileen, you should say your videos are makeup and therapy. Subscribers would go up. You think so? I've been told a lot that I give good advice. A lot of people come to me for advice. All right, now that I've set my eyes, you're very welcome. I was surprised with all her health issues she would take it. Yeah, what did her daughter do? Did her daughter have weight loss surgery? I'm not even sure. But I think that Wagovi, okay, I'm going in with that was Space Dust. I'm going in with Comet now. And I'm going to go in the outer corner just to see uh, what it looks like here. Again, just using that same brush. I think they made Wegovy. I think that's what it's called. Um, specifically for people to use for weight loss, because people on Ozempic for diabetes, I don't know if there was a shortage for them or people were just concerned that there was a shortage for them. So I think Wegovy, the doctors have been using as much as they can, I think. Listen to the baby. As much as they can instead of Ozempic. And there was a third one. Monjuri, something like that. But like people get mad. They say, "Oh, you take the easy way out. You're on Ozempic, or you had weight loss surgery." Let me tell you something. What is wrong with that? Why do you find that's the easy way out? That somebody needs help. That they just, you know, people who are overweight, trust and believe they've been trying their whole life to lose that weight. I don't know too many people. As much as Lizzo can sit there. Oh, that's what I want to tell you guys. As much as Lizzo can say how much she loves her body being that big, I'm damn sure she don't. There's no way. I don't believe her. Um, um, what was I going to say? And if she were to get weight loss surgery, it's not the easy way out. She went through damn surgery. She still has to do the work. It's just a tool to help her. Same with Ozempic. You could still gain weight. You could still not lose weight if you're not doing the right thing, even with those tools. But wait to hear what is going on with Oh, you know the Lizzo situation? Holy crap. She spoke about her time on the talk and that she hated it. Yeah, I think the talk is disgusting. I guess she didn't hate the paycheck. Wait, it's not the talk, it's the view. I can't stand the view. I don't watch it, but I see the clips. These people are nuts. Anyway, the Lizzo situation, for those of you who haven't heard, she's being sued by employees. She's disgusting. I'm sorry. Apparently, I'm going to go in with Eclipse, which is, it's this, where'd it go? It's this right there. I know it looks super dark, but it's on a purpley gray kind of side. See? And I'm just going to continue deepening up this corner. Anyway, so apparently, um, she would, I guess, over in Paris. I don't know anything about Paris. I haven't been there. But apparently, they have a lot of nude shows, cabarets, but where they're nude. And she took her staff without telling them where they were. And I guess some were uncomfortable. Uh, I don't know if this was the same show, but apparently, she was trying to force her staff to take a bite out of a banana that was inserted in someone's vajayjay. Um, I would have been like, absolutely not. But I don't know if they were afraid to be fired. I have no idea the whole, scenario, like what was in the lawsuit, what it says. But this this part is so bad. She had the nerve to fat shame one of her dancers because she put on some weight. I don't know how much weight, but Lizzo. And I'm not even saying because she's quite overweight, because I'm guessing she's 300 plus pounds, maybe even closer to four, because I believe she's real tall. Um, but you're all about body positivity and you're fat shaming one of your dancers. Disgusting, disgusting. So they're suing her. All right. So I'm doing something real simple here. I'm not really getting I'm trying not to get real involved in this look. All right, so you can see, especially if you have hooded eyes, that I went above my natural crease so that when my eyes are open, you can still see the color. But I'm going to go back into those two colors, Comet and Space Dust, the first two colors. And I'm just going to continue to raise it a little bit more. I want it closer to the brow bone because, hey, we got the space. Let's use it. Okay. I knew there was another thing I had wanted to tell you guys. Could you imagine? First of all, could you imagine working for somebody who's taking you to strip places? I think I don't know if it was a strip club or that same beret, that nude beret that they were talking about. But could you imagine your boss trying to make you take a bite out of a banana that's inside, hanging out of the vajayjay of the uh, person on stage? Like seriously? And like I said, I don't know if like they were afraid for their jobs. I don't know if they did it. I have no idea, but I know that they were uncomfortable and the body shaming really that just like holy crap. That's terrible. Making a bagel. Yum yum. Did you hear who her lawyer is? I did not. Who's her lawyer, Zach? Oh no. Who's her lawyer? What? Where is he? I can't see because the kitchen's in the way. He's on the couch by himself? Oh, shoot, I see him. What are you doing, mister? Yeah, huh? He climbs on the couch all by himself now. And then he jumps. So oh, look at the fallout. Or did I touch myself and it was, because remember, my shimmer is shattered. So that might be what that's from. The same lawyer Bill Cosby, Johnny Depp, Charlie Sheen, and Chris Brown had. Marty Singer. Let's see. Well, Johnny Depp, so that wasn't his good lawyer that made him win. Didn't the others all lose? I believe so. Off subject, but what do people in New Jersey think of Christie? We hate Chris Christie. Hate his guts. He is nothing but a piece of garbage bully. Listen, was it during COVID? I believe it was. He shut down the beaches, and then him and his family were on the beach. Of course, they got caught. Nobody was allowed on the beach, but there was him and his family. Oh, people were pissed. We can't stand him. So there's no way any of us are voting for him for president. No, thank you. And the retaliation for, I think it was one of the mayors. I forget, over by the New York. What bridge was that? Was the Holland Tunnel? Something like that. One of the ways to get into New York City. That person refused to back him in, I think, his reelection as governor. I believe. I'm not sure. Or I don't think it was president. I think it was governor. He shut down the area in retaliation, created all this hazardous traffic. Ambulances couldn't get through, fire trucks couldn't get through. Like, I forget exactly the whole story, but I do believe his aide went to jail for it. He's a scum. He's scum. We hate him in New Jersey. I don't know. They are all dirty. Every last one. I don't care. Democrat, Republican, Independent, whatever the rest are. You will find corruption in maybe not every single politician. Maybe. But in every political party, there's corruption. All the way from the president down to your little council people. Everywhere, there's corruption going on. Because they get away with it. Nothing's ever done. Like our senator, what's his name? Menendez. I forgot. Wait, is it Menendez or Mendez? Mendez. He got reelected while he was indicted for corruption. And then after that, I don't know why they dropped the charges. I guess they figured, oh, well, people in New Jersey want him still. It's terrible. Oh my God, it's terrible. And the other problem is nobody's running against these people. So who do you vote for? Even if you don't go out and vote, I'm sorry, even if you go out and vote and you don't vote for, let's just say, Mendez, there was nobody running against him on, whether it was Republican, Independent, or any other party. Nobody was running against him, so he automatically won. It's terrible. Terrible. He's the only one talking on Trump, though. What do you mean by that? Talking against Trump? Giuliani is such an embarrassment. You know what's so sad about Giuliani? Um, for those of you from not from this area and don't know the truth, because you don't always get the truth. Like I couldn't believe some of the crap that they were talking about DeSantis during the hurricane that my sister was living through. And she's like, that's lies. That's lies. That like she was freaking out. She couldn't believe it. I'm like, this is what they're saying in New York, New Jersey, tri-state area. She said it's all lies. Oh my God, no, that's not the truth. But anyway, talking on Trump in terms of calling him out. Let me tell you something. I'm going to say something. Chris Christie was in 2016, I guess was 2016 when Trump ran for the president. Chris Christie tried to run and he got nowhere, and he's not about to now. Um, I think Trump, because Trump's from New York, so I guess they knew each other. He wanted to, whatchamacallit? I think he promised him like a cabinet position or something like that. Because Chris Christie got booted real quick. He didn't have enough. I don't know if it was percentages or money or something to stay in the race. I forget. You needed a certain amount, like 2% or whatever. Before I continue talking, I'm just going to throw on this Orion, which is this pretty pink in the middle there to the right. I'm going to throw that in the center of my lid. Anyway, so uh, once once I think once he was elected, I think it happened after he was elected and he didn't get the positions that he wanted or whatever, he started bashing Trump, bashing him in the worst way. And of course, us in New Jersey were like, shocker. He turned on him so fast. So to us here, it's just his true colors came out for the rest of the world to see. Oh, look at how pretty that is. His true colors came out for the rest of the world to see. Look at how pretty this is. I'm just putting it all. I was going to do center, but I'm going to put it all over the lid. I don't know if you can see how pretty that is. And oh, that's right. So he didn't get whatever he wanted, whatever it was he wanted. I just don't remember it all because it was so long ago. And frankly, who gives a shit? um, he started bashing Trump everywhere. And I was like, are you kidding? You are like we said, he's such a bully. And I don't know, can you bully Trump? But I'm just saying, he's bullied so many people in New Jersey, including his constituents. Like, you should have seen him down the shore having fights with people. It was disgusting. Anyway, so to us, whether you like Trump or not, he was just a backstabber. It was just like his true colors came out. And now he's, in my opinion, he's trying to get in using, I hate Donald Trump, 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 vote for anybody but Trump, and look at me. But he's 1,000 times worse than Trump could ever be. I hate to say that. He really is. Oh, look how itchy I am. Look at me all over my face. All right, what I'm going to do, I think I would like to take this Galaxy, which is that navy blue on the bottom, right there. You see it? Bottom left. I'm going to put a little in the inner outer corner. They all go anyway. The wind blows. Yeah, they do. That's why I'm like, I've been using for 3 months. Lasts a long time. They picked my shades and they were spot on. Foundation, concealer, and primer. If you get my hand wet, the water beads. Very impressed. Is this the Il Maquillage we're talking about, Tracy? Giuliani now. I'm going to tell you about Giuliani. I don't know who might know this, who might not. But back in the 80s, so yes, I'm dating myself, when Giuliani was elected New York City mayor, there was a lot. That's really pretty. I know I really went overboard with it. A lot of mafia related crimes in the city. Hold on a sec. So he went after the mob. Like when I tell you, you'd be, well, not me personally, people would be at an Italian restaurant and the mob would show up and just start shooting uh, their rivals, I guess you want to call them. All right, I'm going to need to blend that in. There were a lot of murders then. Crime was really bad then. Uh, I think we're up to the same levels today, but it was all mafia related. And Giuliani took them all out. I mean, we were all expecting him to get murdered, honest to God, because he was messing with the mob. But he literally took them all out. Like you don't hear about the Lucchese crime family and all that. Like every now and then you'll hear about them, but they're not like they're not as powerful, I guess, as they used to be. And that was from Giuliani. So it's kind of sad what happened to him afterwards because he was a damn good mayor, I think. At least what I can remember. I mean, I was a teenager, but um, it's all mafia back then, kind of still in certain areas. Yeah. Uh, his father reportedly had ties to the mob. Get out! I did not know that. I didn't know that at all. I'm thinking if his father had ties to the mob, he would not have gone after them the way he did. I would think not. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know. But if his father had ties to the mob, he would have looked the other way, in my opinion. All right, let's take. I don't know what I want to do because I'm not. It's not pronounced enough for me. How about we do this blue that's all shattered and broken? Because this looks really pretty. Ooh, look at that. We're kind of mixing it up here. That's definitely. Of course, it's shattered. It's because our government is the most powerful crime family. Nice one. And they took over the business. I think Ashley's right there. She's got a point. And again, I'm not even taking sides, meaning political, like Republican, um, independent, Democrat. Um, I'm not even saying any of that. We're saying, like, I think Ashley's right. It's all about damn money and control to them, including, it doesn't matter who. I'm sorry. If you're a politician, it almost looks like here. I'm taking all the broken pieces. That's why. Look at it. Can you see it all over my face? I'm glad I didn't do that. All right, and then I'm going to take this supernova, which I'll show you this. I'm going to show you all of them afterwards. I'm going to take that with my Rose and Ben brush. I love this brush. And I probably should wait to do this but I want to see what it looks like. I know I'm impatient. Yeah, we're going to put that in the corner. Okay, let's clean up this mess. His father, Harold, allegedly served as muscle for loan sharking outfit. Um, was his father alive when he became? Because maybe that I would believe is if his father wasn't alive. Not that I don't believe you, but I stay away from glitter as an experienced woman. This actually isn't glitter; it's just shimmer, um, which I love on my eyes. But this one is I don't know if it's well, no, it has to be fallout because, like I said, I was watching some videos and they all said there was fallout in the shimmers. But I think part of it is because what you gonna call it? What the heck was I gonna say? That broken one. It's funny that was the same broken one. I think I saw two broken ones or three. No, I think I'm the third, and it was all the same color. So I'm thinking there was something wrong with it. Wasn't pressed enough or something. Um, I don't bother with politics anyways. It's always crappy situations, so I don't vote. That's a mistake, I feel, Tanya, for a lot of reasons. One, because I don't understand it half the time. Nothing ever makes sense, and everyone's dirty. Yeah, I agree with you on that part, right? But what I feel is if we don't go out and vote, and I used to tell my sister this, a lot of people, and I used to be the same way, a lot of people don't get into it. They don't understand enough about it and whatever. They don't pay attention to it. It's not. I used to just go vote for president, and I always voted Democrat because that's what my mom told me to do. No lie. The Democrats, I think, are not who they used to be. Absolutely not. Um, I almost feel like the Democrats and Republicans like switched, but I don't know. I don't know enough about. So anyway, what I think is most important is to vote in your local elections because that's what affects you guys or us the most is our local elections, our local legislatures making the state laws, things like that. I think it's very important to try and at least educate yourself enough to make an informed decision of who to vote for. Not vote just because I'm a Democrat, I'm a Republican, I'm a this or whatever. To actually, because in my opinion, like, hey, Donald Trump might have had some policies you loved, and Biden, I'm sorry, is suffering from dementia and was before he was elected. I would never vote for that. Hillary Clinton, I think, is toxic as hell. I would never vote for somebody like her. So I would vote for the people who want to represent the issues that we, the little people, are suffering from or want addressed, not the rich people. So I think it's more important that you 100% get involved in local elections because it's important to what you live in your community. The Democrats were never what you thought they were. Maybe um, I can I can see certain advantages if you were John Gotti's wife. Hey, I met John Gotti's son or daughter. Nobody would mess with you. That's true. I wonder if it's the same since he's gone. Uh, Democrats were okay. Remember that show with Sammy the Bull's daughter and Big Ange? Yes, yes, I do remember that. I've never ever voted because I was a disabled person with learning disabilities, so I wasn't allowed. So I just never have. Yes, I understand, but our local government sucks. I know they suck. That's why I think it's so important to get involved in that. But you do what you feel comfortable doing. Obviously, growing up, Gotti, Joni. Oh yeah, that was the name of the show. Oh my God, her butt. I just can't. Yeah, I met John Gotti, Junior. He was very arrogant, by the way. All right, what am I doing here? Let's put on our base. I got it all sitting right here. I'm going to go in with the MAC Studio Radiance. This is great if you have mature skin. I am C1 is the shade. Might be a little light, a little light for me right now. Spill the tea. Oh, there was no tea. I worked for my cousin at the time who owned a towing company, and his car broke down, and he needed to be towed all the way to New York, which is very expensive. He didn't give a shit. He was all about, oh yeah, well we got the money. I don't care what money's no object or some crap like that. He was just a probably like 22 or something, 25. He was young, but arrogant. Oh, mob wives. Guess I'll just spill the tea. What's the daughter's name? I think she's talking about mob wives. Yeah, he ratted on his own father. Did he? I don't even remember that. He was a punk. All right, so I'm going to try. Where is it? You don't need primer. Let me just tell you that. You don't need it. I mean, unless you have specific skin issues to address, you just want to be hydrated and what you call it, a good moisturizer will do that for you. But since I have it here, where did it go? Oh, did I throw it in here? This is what is that? That's garbage. Oh, I did throw it in here. I have a sample of it. I don't remember if I tried this on camera, but it's from Hourglass. It's called their Veil Mineral Primer. It also has sunscreen SPF 15 in it. I got a little sample. in something. I don't recall what. At Joni, what Joni say? Somebody, if I can vote, I will, but so far I can't. I don't understand why you can't. I'm technically disabled. I can vote. Or you just physically can't. It's not that you're not allowed to. Is that what you're saying? So I was upstairs. I'd make a good mob boss wife. Joni, you're funny. That was funny. Oh, so it comes with like a little spatula in there. I'm just gonna put a little on, just because I wanted to try it. But like I said, you don't really need primer unless you're addressing a specific concern. Um, a good skin prep is what you really need, and that's could be just your moisturizer. But we're gonna use our hands. Oh, look, is it turning pink or is it me? It is. It's turning like a purpley pink. Huh. It kind of smells. I don't. It reminds me of Elmer's glue. I don't think it really smells like that. For some reason, that was what the smell reminded me of. It feels nice. Oh, my skin feels like satin right now. All right. I'd wear so much gold jewelry, I'd topple over. I'd rather be with Jack. I'd rather be Jack Teller's wife. Who's Jack Teller, Ashley? Jax Tellers. I don't know who that is. Anyways, move on to your beautiful looks. Oh, I'm sorry, Tanya. I hope I didn't insult you. Oh, from Sons of Anarchy. Okay. That's so funny. You know, they wear those big, giant, chunky chains and stuff. Those Italian boys, those Guidos. All those Guidos, they're like mafia wannabes. Those Jersey Shore guys. That's what they back in the 80s when Guidos and stuff were a thing. I swear they were mafia wannabes. Nope, they said if I have learning disabilities, I can't here in Nevada State, but it's okay. I'm not worried about it because Richard votes for me. I go to my I go for my gut feeling, but most of the time it never seems. No, I know you're not mean to me. Just couldn't do it. Maybe it will change. I hope it does change because that's terrible. I never heard of that. That's discrimination. I put hits out on anybody who cut me off in traffic. You're too funny, girl. I put hits out on a couple people myself. All right, so let's get back to this. This is really good. I absolutely love this for my mature skin. It's a sheer wash of color. It's face and body. So if you're, you know, doing like a body painting or something like that, it'd be good for you. I forgot to wet my sponge, of course. Of course I did. My sponge is dirty. It's got to be cleaned. Don't judge. I say that as I have a whole jar of sponges sitting right next to me here. All right. I'm going to put it on my hand. It's kind of light. It might be a little light for me right now because, what the hell is wrong with me? Um, I'm going to keep it from away from under my eyes. Not enough Metro Police. Oh, what? There's new rules out here. Everyone gets away with everything. It's crazy. I think that's happening all over the country. I hate to say this. The crap, the crimes that are being committed, and they're being released within hours, and it's just terrible. Yeah, they don't care. You're right. You are right. All right, I'm going to put a little more on because I didn't really get it much. You're not going to get much coverage. This is sheer, but I'm going to. Oh, almost dropped it. I'm going to go in with my brush this time and just stamp it in. And I'm staying away from under the eye because obviously, especially if you're older, the less you have under your eye, the better. It is our thinnest area of skin. Hold on. It'll crease easier if you got lines under there. So, um, the less layers you can afford to do, the better. Okay, down there. So you can see it's just my freckles are still showing through. If you had to cover anything, you would do that with concealer because this is not that kind of coverage. It basically just evened out my skin tone. You can see from my freckles up here, it was kind of yellow, which is not my undertone. I am not neutral. I mean, I'm not warm toned. I don't have yellow in my skin tone, but they look yellow because of my freckles. And make sure you bring it down your neck. Um, like example, the Maine Metro Police officer became our local government after he didn't do his cop job. Oh no! A lot of brazen thievery. The Kai something, can't see. Kai Sanat incident in New York City was scary. There's a lot of scary shit going on in New York. Like, I know Zach and I were talking about he would love to come to Times Square, see New York City. And I told him, I'm like, you might want to wait. I'm literally, let's just pretend there was no traffic. It would take me 10 minutes to get to New York City, but there's always traffic. So maybe 15 minutes. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but I'm literally really close to it. I could go there every day if I wanted to. I have no interest of going into New York City. The crime is that bad right now. I'm sorry. And they just let them out. They just keep they keep um, committing crimes and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Like you'll hear crimes in the subway, let's say, and the person has been arrested finally or killed because somebody killed him. Um, but you find out he was arrested 45 times in the last 3 months. It's terrible because while that person didn't deserve to die, how do you stop them? What are you supposed to do when they're, um, coming after you? But anyway, this is what it looks like. We're going to go on to the correct way to contour. Yeah, contour. So contour is shadows. It is what snatches us. So although people can, um, I'm trying to think of the word, sculpt their face with bronzer, you can do that. It's not contoured. It's sculpted. So I'm going to use the ABH. What is the actual name of this? Stick contour and highlight and illuminator. So as you can see, it's got a gray undertone to it. So shadows, as you know, are dark. They're not warm. They're not bronzy. They're like gray, and that's what we want. So we're gonna start from here. Like I forget what that's called, like a tragal or something like that. Your little ear thing right there, and bring it down. I can't see what I'm doing here. Bring it down. Now, some people bring it down and come down this way. I don't think that looks good for me. And I'm going to I have a bigger forehead. See, there's 4 fingers. So I'm going to contour up here. Uh-oh. Morgan's not telling me no. And then the same thing on this side, starting from the back. And then I'm just going to do this. We can also use the bronzer down here. Morgan's at the right opportunity saying no, but she's not talking to me. Also going to do it on my nose, just here. I don't know if you can really even see it. It's hard to see. Okay. Then I'm going to take, if I can find it. I love this Smashbox brush. Is there a name on here? It is. What does that say? I can't see it. It's a mini NYC. Oh. Cream cheek brush. I love this brush, I have to say. I got it at TJ Maxx. Um, oh, wow. I found Times Square very overwhelming. Love the Charlie Hotel. Oh, Carlisle. Oh, yeah, the Carlisle. It's nice. Some lady in Sephora mentioned to me I had to wear foundation for skin discoloration. I was like, what the fuck? Because I have freckles. No one ever said that to me. So now I got sad. She worked for a vendor. Listen, girl, I'm just gonna go in here and I'm just gonna start buffing this out. I'm gonna do it real light. First, I'm going back and forth a little bit. Always working up. We don't want to bring it down. Um, Listen, I don't know if she saw like a maybe you have like me, because my freckles in the summertime are a lot. I kind of look a little yellow where the extra freckles come from in the summer. So I can understand what she meant if something like that is happening to you, where you could just even out your skin tone. You could see my that sheer product, the MAC Face and Body, evened out my skin tone without covering my freckles. If she's telling you, well, your freckles are making you uneven, tell her to pound salt, because that's just stupid. Sorry. Look, I think I went way too far out there. Don't feel bad. She sounds like a jerk. Um, um, New York City is overrated, even without the crime. Ash has kind of got a point there. It smells like rotting hot garbage. There's rats everywhere, by the way. In the summer, there's rats everywhere. It's disgustingly dirty. The people are rude. It's extremely expensive. Ashley's not lying. She's not lying about that. Um, I miss New York City. I used to go a lot when I was home, but now Vegas has become a nightmare too, because oh, really? Everyone from LA, California moved here. It's crazy. 3.8 million people moved here. 2023. It's a mini New York City. I know they were fleeing California. And I also know that a lot of New Yorkers were fleeing New York during COVID shutdowns. They didn't want to live that life. Okay. I'm going to put, because I kind of went a little too much over here. Um, where's my concealer? Oh, it's over here. I'm going to take some concealer. Actually, this is more my skin tone. It's a little lighter, but I want even lighter than that. So I'm going to take this Kosas. I don't think there's much left in here, though. Yeah. See if it'll work. Yeah. Oh, good. I'll put it there. Where'd my sponge go? I'm just going to blend that in real quick. Just because I feel like I went too low with it. So if you feel like you went too low, like I did, you can use concealer, or you can use your foundation sponge or brush, whatever it is you used. That will help as well. Oh, itchy. But we're still going to bronze. See? Evened it out a little bit. I probably could have went with a darker shade, because right now I have color. But I'm trying to see, I don't know where it is. Let's go on to bronzer. Oh, I didn't even finish reading everything. Nope, just your grandson who was going to smash the TV. Oh, yeah, no. Joni says, Ashley, my husband saw rats when we were there. We stayed near Trump Tower. I would lose it if I saw them. I haven't seen, like, they say some of these rats are the size of cats. I would die if I saw one like that. The Upper East Side is really nice. Went to the Madeline Bar at the Carlisle Hotel and the museum. Yeah, the Carlisle's nice. Tracy says yes. Mine too. Extra freckles in the summer. She didn't say why. Well, she's an asshole then. I told her I don't wear foundation, but she's like, you have to for your skin discoloration and also to see blush. You could see blush without it. Yeah, I don't blame you. I would have got pissed at her too. She shouldn't be telling somebody what they should and shouldn't wear. You don't have to wear foundation. I don't always wear foundation. You guys know that. I hate foundation. All right, so we're going to go in with Patrick Ta. His cream and powder contour. No, I should use this. Oh, I forgot. I have his brush. I like his brush. Okay, so we're not making the same mistake. The smaller one is for the cream. Starting. Oh, look, I didn't blend that in too well. Starting above. Hey, starting above where we put the contour. So we're going up here. We don't want to turn it into mud. Did that just come out? Well, doing the same thing. If you don't have if you have a small forehead, you do not have to put blush all the way. I mean, bronzer or contour all the way across like I did, because it makes your forehead shorter. So if you don't have a longer forehead, do not do that. You could just do the sides if you want. Okay. Like brush, a fungal. Blend that in. I'm saying blush that in. Remember to always do upwards. I'm gonna do my nose. I'm just using what's left over on the brush here, and then down here as well. Always start behind the ear, too. It's Miss Rachel. Okay. Now I didn't do a whole lot, but you could see it didn't turn to mud because we didn't put it right on top of each other. Maybe someday a tinted one. I don't know. I'm telling you, you do what you feel comfortable in. Mine too. Extra freckles. Oh, what a that was so messed up. Just going over now with the powder so that I can set this. They sell tinted sunscreen. They sell tinted moisturizer. There's all kinds of things that you could use that you would feel comfortable using. You don't have to use foundation. All right. Looks pretty. And it's going to look good outside. That's what's important here. So we're doing things that we can do outside. I'm sorry, that look good outside. So while you might not see it as intense as like I usually do it on camera, it's going to look better outside than the most intense on camera. We don't have rats here that I've seen, but cockroaches. Ew, I don't know which one's worse. Maybe someday. I just use. Wait, I don't use anything. Just lotion on my face and oils. That's why I said, like, if you felt, not them, if you felt like there was discoloration, like red cheeks or something like that, and it bothered you, you can get a tinted moisturizer. You don't have to use foundation. It's just a moisturizer that happens to have a tint to it. And that's if you want to. You don't have to. Okay. Let's go into the blush. I'm going to use the Yummy Skin from Danessa Myricks. This is Blurring Balm Powdered Flushed. It's actually cream. It's in a shade Bellini. I wanted to use like a corally orangey one. I hate makeup people at department stores who push product. Yeah, Pushy salespeople make me run the other way. I agree. And Tanya, that's probably what she was doing to you. She was trying to make you buy her product by telling you that. So this is not too expensive considering it's Danessa Myricks. I believe I paid 15 or 18. I don't remember. This is what it looks like. It looks super intense. I know. Let me just grab a brush. Oh, I'm going to go in with the, I know I use this for something else, but putting it, oh my God. I just warned you saying it's pretty intense, and look what I did. So I'm putting it up pretty high on the cheek because I want my cheeks lifted, and I totally forgot to put my concealer on. So while I'm going to do this, I'm kind of going to leave it at, I know it's intense, and I'm going to fix it. I'm kind of going to leave it for a second. And I forgot my concealer. Oh, I have hair somewhere. It's driving me nuts. Okay. Natasha Denona, I know she's expensive, but wow, do I love this. It really was worth the hype. Not going to lie. But I'm just going to, don't worry, I know we have to redo that, but I'm putting a little bit here in the corners, not a lot. And I'm going to do that. Probably too much, but I want it to lift it. There was a lot on here. It was a vendor from Nude Sticks. Yeah. She wanted to sell you Nude Sticks products. And that's why she's telling you the blush won't show up, which is all a lie. That's bullshit. Bullshit lie. Maybe her products wouldn't show up. I don't know. I got ice. I go in with a dry sponge because, like I said, it picks up the excess. I'm going to start. And I'm blending up. We're going to blend that in further. I just don't want it to mix with the eyeshadow. Now, color corrector. Don't use it if you don't need it. So many people think they need color corrector. I mean, I do it on my channel, but I don't really need it. So if you don't need it, don't use it. It's just added layers that you don't need. Even somebody who's like 20, to a teenager that has perfect skin. I call it perfect skin. Not everybody has perfect skin, but you know what I mean. That doesn't have any wrinkles, any lines, anything. They don't need no bags under their eyes, no discoloration under their eyes. They don't need it. No reason to use it. Okay. So we blended that in really well. Look at how nice it looks. It's beautiful. I'm going to take a little bit of powder. Here, wait a second. Let me grab this. I'm going to use the Westman Atelier because it's sitting right here. It's their pink powder. Hold on. It's hard to open. Where is the opening? Come on. I've used it before, the pink powder. Don't worry, we're fixing this blush. I didn't blend it in all the way, only because I wanted to get the concealer on. I'm going to use the Beauty Blender puff, which I don't normally like using puffs. I got a good amount, but I'm going to tap it all out, get that excess off, and go real quick. And that's it. I'm not putting any more on there. And if you feel like it's, oh crap, if you feel like it's too much, don't use it. Use a brush, tiny bit. Matter of fact, I'm going to just take a little brush like this and make sure there's no excess powder on there. If you feel like it's cakey, for some reason it got cakey on you, just take Fix Plus or setting spray, spray your fingers, right? And tap it on. And keep tapping until it's dry. It will take that cakiness down. Mine didn't look cakey, but I just wanted to show you guys. All right, let's let that dry. I just need a color corrector for my veins on my eyes and lids. Eyes, on your eyes. Do you mean under your eyes and lids? Okay, your eyeshadow. One way it looks silver, then blue, pink, green. Oh yeah, it's like duochrome. Thanks for noticing, Tracy. Thanks for pointing it out. It was a vendor from which I don't like their products. They're too greasy and too balmy. That would rub off in the heat. I bought from a wonderful makeup salesperson at Nordstrom. She never pushed the products. Unfortunately, she was bullied by the other employees because she was very well liked and had loyal clients. And she had loyal clients because she didn't pressure them into buying things. That's a shame. But don't know anymore which one I can try because most of them irritated me. I might try Rare Beauty one. Oh, I forgot about that. Too drying, yes, both under and I was going to make suggestions, but I forgot that your eyes are sensitive. But Rare Beauty, I've heard really good things about about their products, especially for sensitive skin. All right, so now that we got some concealer on, let me put this lid on. I'm gonna go in with my sponge and start pouncing this out because we don't want it this bright. You could use your sponge. You could use whatever tool you used um, for your uh, foundation. That will help you take down that shockingness, so to speak. Oh, look at how pretty that is. It's definitely blurring. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Then we're gonna finish concealer because I did not conceal the rest of me. Look at how crooked I made that. Okay. And we just pounce that in place. We don't want it to go all over the place. We just want to highlight exactly where we put it. So let me fix that. That was so crooked. Look at how I made my nose. Oh, I don't think I blended the nose contour. Here, hold on a second, because we got to fix this. Where's my nose contour? Let's fix this. I'm just putting a little. Oh, maybe I'll just put it all the way down. Really, Tracy, that's sad to hear. Wait, what did I miss? I don't know anymore. Okay. Yes, both. Okay, I read that part. I used to use the Bobbi Brown eye corrector in peach, but no longer. I actually love that. I have it in front of me over here. I don't think I got peach though. Skin corrector stick. I got light bisque. I really love this. I didn't think about using that today. Um, Joni, that's why I appreciate you, Eileen, because you give honest reviews. Thank you, Joni, and I appreciate you too. I love when you ask me to try certain things and give your opinions too. I appreciate all of that. Um, Wait, what did Tracy say? I'm so sorry I missed it. Um, you, Eileen, sure does. Always honest. That's why I love you. Oh, that's why I love her and to watch all of you. Oh, Tracy, I'm so sorry I missed what you said. PB Herman died? Was he that old? Tracy, I'm so sorry. I obviously missed what you said. Okay, here we go. See now, also the eyebrows don't look as in your face, right? We just needed. All right, we're almost done here. Oh wait, we're gonna put an orange color to set the powder, the cream blush. This is, yes, Jacqueline Cosmetics from Marshall's, $7.99 in shade Lover Boy. It is an orange shade, and it's loose powder. It's a loose brush, so loose blush. So I'll show you. That's what it looks like. So I'm gonna take a little. Oh, my face brushes are over here. Get over here. Get over here. All right, I'm gonna take a little on a big fluffy brush. That's a lot. I said a little. That's a lot. So I'm just gonna tap because I don't know how. Okay, not bad. Guys, I like doing this, but It's not for everybody. I love the movie Pee-wee's Big Adventures. I know you are, but what am I? Dun, 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 dun. You remember that dance? I think he started that anyway. Okay. I'll try it. Thanks, Eileen. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's put this away. Let me make sure I put everything I was supposed to on. I'm going to leave my highlighter for last. We're going to go back into the Cosmo palette. Hopefully I don't get stuff all over me. And we're just going to take, I'm going to start with the Space Dust and Comet, the brownish colors that I used under there. Hold on. I think that got to be clean. I'm going to use this kind of smudger brush with it. And I'm going to go under the eye. Don't forget to make sure this connects, because if it doesn't, it looks quite odd. So you kind of bring it up a little bit. Okay. I'm just stamping it in the corner there instead of going back and forth because it was not really sticking the way I wanted it to. All right. Then I'm going to take that. I'm thinking, hold on. I think I'm going to take that Galaxy, that shimmery blue that I put in the dark blue that I put in the corner. And I'm just going to come down a little bit in the corner there. I'm not taking it all the way out, maybe halfway. I'm just doing it on top just to make it look like it's connected. Just like that. Looks nice, subtle difference. Thank you. Oh, that sounded scared. No, the baby he's got a kitchen. He absolutely loves it. He dropped something. Any tips for places, restaurants in New Brunswick? That's where my son will be living. I'd have to look them up for you, to be honest with you, because I haven't eaten down there in so long. But I know they have a lot of stuff near the colleges. Like he's really in the right location to be able to just go get things. Sounds like a screaming ghost. But yeah, don't let me forget to look at it for you. I think I'm going to take this broken color, that super cluster. Oh, it's called super cluster, and put a little bit down here. I guess that didn't work as well as I wanted it. Oh, there it goes. Okay. We're going to put that one color in the corner. What did I do with that brush? Good thing I got two of them. What was the name of it? Supernova. It's like a purpley pink and gold right here. Putting that right there. Okay. I think that's all I'm doing with this. Because it's such a mess. I can't believe I didn't check this. I thought I checked it when I first bought it, but apparently not. Oh. Okay. Put that away. Oh, it's the other one's right there. I think I'm just going to go in with black or maybe brown. Brown might be nice. Hold on. Is this brown? Yeah. I'm going to go in the line with brown. Your hair color is looking Nice. Thank you. Look at how the difference is though. Usually the roots are the bad part, but because it's that, I don't know, what do they call those colors? I hate the way it fades. But thank you. Okay. Let me put this inside. Hold on. Yeah, put a nice chocolate brown in there. All right, and I'm going to tight line the upper waterline with black. I always do black up there. Just about always. Because it deepens up the eyelash root and hold on a second. Gives the appearance of thicker lashes. So hold on, let me just do this without stabbing myself. Did I get it all? Yeah, I got that one good. I got them both good. Okay. I'm also going to take a liquid eyeliner in black. What the heck? I'll use the e.l.f. one. It's like a felt tip pen. I can't talk and do this. I'm going to stamp it across. I would really like, wait, I'm talking. I'd really like to try wing here, but I don't know how much it's going to show because I got it dark on the end, but let's try. I'm practicing. Oh man, I went up too high. That's because I'm looking at the mirror above me. All right, I'm going to take this. I always go up. My things are always crooked, but I was just taught that with the hood, you should go out straight. So we're going to try that today. I need a mirror. What I do with you. Here it is. Okay. So you'll see what I mean. I'm going to try and do it so out kind of straight instead of up. I tend to go up, and then we're just going to go back. To the lid. I did it. Woohoo! Well, let's hope. Let's see if the other eye. You know, I keep telling you guys, start with the crappy eye first. Well, the eye that's hard, which is this one, and I never do. Let's try this again. Oh, it was the color light bisque. That's what I have. Cream years ago, but I have not seen it lately. That's what I have. I actually really love it. I try not to use it unless I'm like going out. You know, use it for personal use. Because I have used it on here. First I'm hold on. Going along the lash line. Then we're gonna do, ready? I'm gonna try and do this again. Hold on. Let's see if I can get it right. Not up, but out. Oh, I did it. I did it. You know what it is too? Wait, I'm gonna go a little further. You can't think when you do it, and you just gotta do it. And I went back. I hope you guys can see me. I did it. Look. Oh no, this one's still higher. Listen, I'm practicing. Let me do that a little bit. Not bad. I did it. I'm getting better at the wing. I have a hard time doing the wing. Like I've done this to myself. Practice that perfect wing. You know how people with non-hooded eyes. And then the second I open my eyes, obviously disappears. But I'm like, well, I know I can do it if I can do it like that. All right, let's put on some highlighter and then some lip product. And oh, duh, I forgot mascara and lashes. Do you want to try the bobby pin? Oh, shoot, I forgot all about it. Look, I'm not kidding when I say I got them sitting right here. Hold on. I used to love it. Small compact. Oh, you got the compact. I got the stick. But I'll check. All right, so Joni's talking about, I've seen this. So using the bobby pin like this and filling it in. I don't know if I can do this. There's no way. But you could use this end to draw because it's straight edged, right? And then literally filling inside this hole But I got to be honest with you. I don't think I'll be able to do that. Maybe next time. I don't. I forgot all about it. But I'm gonna do the this is my favorite highlighter. It's Laura Mercier's. What is the name of it again? Highlight 01. It's her matte radiance baked powder. It's called Highlight 01. It does not. It gives a beautiful glow. It does not look like you have glitter or anything like that on. It's just a nice, beautiful glow. So again, working up. What did I do here? Working up higher. We're gonna do that. I like to put it above my eyebrows. I like to use my finger for the nose. I like to put it in the bridge of the nose, going down and on the tip of the nose. I don't do the Cupid's bow. I have way too many wrinkles there, but I'll do it for you. Oh, there's nothing left on here. But you can see it just gives a nice healthy glow. And it's nice and high. Look, I forgot to address this. So you see how I kind of am a little sallow here? That's where you would put I wonder if this will work. Let's use the highlighter to make it come out. I mean, it's not the greatest to do that. Obviously, I've never tried that before. But actually it doesn't look too bad. I'm gonna I should have put what do you call it? Oh my god, my mind just went blank. Concealer. A lighter concealer on there. And that would appear to bring it. Look, it appeared. Look, that did it. It kind of worked. But anyway, that's what it looks like. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. All right, let's put some lashes on. I'm not even going to bother with mascara because you're not going to see it anyway. I love Laura Mercier stuff, not everything. Yeah, I don't love everything of hers either, but that is my favorite highlighter. Favorite. I saw that before on YouTube. Technique with pin. Do you want to try this? I know, I can't believe I forgot the bobby pin, but I gotta be honest with you, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. Yeah, let's put these on. All right, let's get some glue. Has anyone tried Viseart palette, the tiny ones? I have a couple of them, yes. So the first time I actually got it in BoxyCharm, right? I don't remember what palette it was. I hated it. This was very early on in my YouTube journey. Um, Now, Viseart, they say, is made for professionals. And I think it's probably not so much for professionals, but you have to know what you're doing. Because when whatever palette I got in BoxyCharm, it, it, it looked like shit. I mean, it was patchy. It was terrible. I think it was user error. But I've since ordered, well, I haven't even used them, and it's been months. The little ones that I want to try. So maybe next week we could try them, Tanya, if I remember. Back to Bethany. Oh yeah, yeah. Um, my problem is how cheaped up she gets about so many products. Oh please, it just comes across as desperate and inauthentic to me. I feel the same way. I think she's super desperate. I honestly do. Um, and it's because of the fact that where am I? It's because of the fact that she's like reviewing. Says she doesn't get paid. She does. Not only makeup, she started out in makeup because she saw people like Michaela making $250,000 a post or whatever they're making. Those big influencers, TikTokers, I should say. Um, she jumped on board, and then I guess she wasn't making enough at that because, you know, sorry, but the beauty community, the beauty brands, they just don't like old people. No matter how good you look, no matter how much Botox and filler and threads and whatever, they're just not into old people. Uh, and it's sad because we have the most money to spend. Anyway, I think she went from there to luggage and food and snacks, and she's just like so across the board. Uh, And with that stupid shit, what does she say all the time? Picasso, basta, trying to make a key word, she created de-influencing, which really drove me crazy. Like she's just trying to have anything stick, and I don't think it's working out for her. But she does have a lot of stands, I like to call them. The people that will crucify you if God forbid you go against her or don't agree with the, you know, putting a hair mask on your face, and you call her out for that. I thought that was funny. I think sadly you are right. Yeah, and it's a shame. I feel like she's desperate for money, even though everybody says she don't need the money. I don't. Then what is she doing? I know how to do some because I'm an artist. I understand pigments, especially when I used charcoal drawings and same pigments. Oh yeah, I've since learned, Tanya. That's why I say. But I think in the beginning, when I was just relearning, seriously, like relearning how to do makeup on my mature skin, that Viseart palette was, I thought it was terrible. But where are we now? I think when some people are out of the spotlight, they just can't take it. Yeah, that's called narcissism. She is definitely a narcissist. I thought Kathy Griffin did that with the D list. I think every influencer out on YouTube, all the originals, all the people like me, we technically de-influence all the time if we're being honest about products. So I don't know where she came up with that shit, acting like she's the first person to be honest about reviews. I think that's why so many people were offended. So many content creators. Oh, it's stuck. Come on. Hate when that happens. Like you have people who have been on YouTube for a decade. Oh my gosh. Hold on a second. I got to clean this because obviously that's not sticking. You have YouTubers that have been doing this for a decade, and for her to come on and say she created the de-influencer, like those people. Oh, come on. Those people especially are insulted because like they've been doing it for 10 years. If they're honest. Now, if they're not honest, they're not de-influencing anything. Yeah, I think a lot of I could be wrong. She might have a lot of content creators that follow her and love her. But if you're a beauty content creator, let's just say you're a beauty content creator, the bullshit she's giving people. If you're a makeup artist, she don't know what the fuck she's talking about. Although she does tell people, I'm not a makeup artist, and if you're a makeup artist, this channel isn't for you. Because yeah, she doesn't want people who actually know what they're talking about to tell her followers, oh my god, don't listen to her, don't put hair masks on your face, you know don't let your child put a chemical peel on their face, chemical exfoliator. Like, she doesn't want people calling her out. But anyway, you all know how I feel about her. I used to love her too. It's so sad. Um, let's see. She's desperate. That's why. Because she couldn't win Martha Stewart. Martha Stewart does not like her. At least that's from what I could see. But yes, sometimes with everyone, it's so hard to know what's real anymore. I agree with you, but I know you enough, Eileen. You're an East Coaster, and we know how to be in your face about what's real, yeah, or not, and honest. I'm sorry, I don't have my glasses on. Hold on, let me just put this glue on here. Um, it's weird that she makes all that money with Skinny Girl Margarita, yet she doesn't seem confident. I like confident, not arrogant. I hate arrogant people. My girlfriend will tell you, she used to laugh all the time when we would go out to a bar or something, right? She'd say, "You're so mean to guys." And I'm like, "No, I'm not. What are you talking about?" She's like, "You're always like shutting them down." I said, "Because I'm going out to have a good time with you and my friends. I don't need some dirtbag coming up to me. And when they don't take no for an answer, then I get mad. Like, go away." So I'll never forget this. We were out one night and there was this guy who would not leave me alone. And he was a dirtbag. I mean, no, no. I'm not saying that I'm this wonderful thing, but no, he was gross. And I'm not talking about his looks. I'm talking about you could, no, just no, no. Anyway, I'm going to get myself in trouble there. He kept bothering me. And then he was like, he asked me for my phone number. I said, "No, thank you. I'm not interested." I start out nice. I mean, I haven't been out like that in years, but I start out nice. Like I always started out nice. "No, thanks. I'm not really interested." Um, Sometimes I would lie and say, "Oh, I just got out of a relationship," or I'd say I had a boyfriend or, whatever. I would try not to hurt their feelings. But this guy kept persisting. And then he's like, "Well, what if after about 20 minutes of him bothering me, I was getting angry, but I was looking at her like she's gonna make fun of me or whatever." And he goes, "What if I give you my phone number, just to be friends?" So she turned around. I said, "No," I go, I'll never use it." He's like, "Oh, come on, just let me give you my number." And she turned around. She started screaming. "She told you. No, she don't need no new friends." I started cracking up and I'm like, "Jen, you told me I'm mean. Look what you just did." I'm going to take the eyeliner and bring it from the end of the lash down to make it look more cohesive. But yeah, I can't help myself. I start out nice. So what I was about to say is I don't like big egos, whether it's from a man or a woman. And I swear it's my mission to destroy your ego. She used to tell me all the time, "Stomp on that ego, stomp on it." Because you'd be surprised. Wait a second. Sometimes, like when you reject a guy, no matter how nicely you do it, sometimes then they're like, "Fuck you, you ugly bitch," or something, something terrible. And, I am a Taurus, you know, so I can get down and dirty, vicious too. Anyway, let me see. Telling you the East Coaster here, originally from Boston, not blunt, just telling it as it is. Exactly. We understand each other on the East Coast here. We're not being bitches. We're just telling the honest truth. Um, where am I? I'm originally from upstate New York, Saratoga area, Joni. I'm in the Midwest. I hate the fake friendliness. Oh yeah, I hate fake people too. I can't be fake. It's very hard for me to do that. It's the red hair, Eileen. Yeah, that's true too. Listen, I'm a redhead and a Taurus. You're in trouble. My sister had red hair. Guys were we're constantly hitting on her with all the corny weird. Oh yes. Oh my God, yes. I had some guy be like, "Oh my God, I love me redheads." I'm like, "Yeah, you married to one?" He's like, "No," and I'm like, "Well, I know you're married." And then he says to his friends, "Who told her?" Like, you're a dirtbag. I'm good now. Don't ever go out. Stain can't be. I can't be fake. All right, let's do the lipstick. I'm hoping. I don't know. I kind of went in like a different direction than I was starting with. Where did I put it? I was hoping to try the new Jeffree Star um, liquid lip. This is called Sheriff Star, and it is exclusive to the Jeffree Star Wyoming store. For now, I'm sure he'll sell it. This is what it looks like. It might be a little too pink in there. Let's try it. Let me grab this one. Okay, let me see. Now, another technique for us little spaghetti lip people If you want to try and overdraw your lip, obviously you just do, just to do this part here, the cupid's bow, and then down right underneath, and then join it up. So if you have downturned lips like me, you're going to want to come up and don't go all the way to the end because that drags it down. You're going to start lining and come up right before the end. But also, if you start from the bottom, and this works on your upper lip, go this way, it will overdraw naturally for you. I'll show you. So you can see that my lips are crooked. I'm going to start from the top on this side. No, this side. And go down. And I don't know if you saw that. I went in before the end of my lip. Now I'm going to start from here. Can you see that it actually overdrew a little? I don't know if you could even see that, but let's do it again. Oh, start from here. This needs to be sharpened. I know, it's so close to my, again, underneath the lip, not a big, and stop before the end. See, the end is here. Let me look over here. It's very hard to see because it's very close to my natural lip color. You can also feather that in with a lip brush if you want. Let me get, I use something bigger than a lip brush just because lip brushes are little. Here, I'll use something like that. Let's see. And just feather that in. Kind of blend it if you want. So you don't have a huge harsh line. All right, let's hope this color works. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Joni. I appreciate it. That's what I wanted for it, to focus on some techniques. And I started wondering, did it get away from me? But let me show you something. So here, you can see that I have contour, I have bronzer, but I also have blush and highlighter, and they're not all together. Because once that happens, when you go over them together like that, it turns muddy. So try and keep it separate like I did, and bring it up high so that it gives you a nice lift. Everybody contours, contours and or sculpts differently based on their face shape. Of course, I did mine. If you want like that, I don't want to say chubby cheek, but that accentuate your cheek, then you would take that and come and go up a little bit, and it would like cup the cheek and make it look chubbier. I don't know what else to use for that. I don't mean it in a bad way. So this is kind of an orangey. It might not really go. Well, I love the color though. I'm kind of disappointed. I should have bought both colors. I'm thinking eventually, even though he says that they're what do you call it? Only sold in the store, exclusive to the store. I'm thinking that eventually he's going to sell it. Right. I like it. I like the color. I don't know that it goes with this, but we're going to put a little concealer on there to lighten it up a little bit after we give it a second to dry. Oh, I was like, oh, I forgot to put eyelashes on. These feel really light. So far, I have the Rare Beauty 2 brushes or blushes. Wait, I need my glasses so I could read correctly. Has anyone tried Sephora brand makeup brushes? I wanted to try. I need new brushes for my eyes. I'm not even sure if I have any Sephora brand brushes, but I hear they're really good. So far, I have the Rare Beauty 2 brushes, one for a cream liquid blush and flat eye brush. I love Nude Lip on You. Oh, thank you. I do too, I have to admit. That's why I'm going to put a little bit of concealer on there. You know who makes really good brushes? Elf. Elf makes pretty decent brushes, I have to admit. Oh my God, my nose is so itchy. All right, let's take a little bit of concealer. This applicator gives you a lot of concealer. So I'm going to try to put a little as possible. All right. That's all I'm doing. I'm going to let's take this brush. Take the brush. You hear Kendrick singing. Oh, got on my teeth. Look at it's all over my teeth. What the hell? That's never happened. All right. I just put a little bit on. I think what I'd like to do is add a darker liner. Real light. Yeah. Ah, I said real light and then I went dark on the bottom. Okay, I'm going to go in and blend that in. All right, there we go. I think I like this. I'm going to turn my lights off because I did this for a reason. I liked the idea of doing a makeup look that would actually look good outside, not just on camera. I'm looking over here. I think it looks really good. Uh, you know what? While we're at it, let's put on some setting spray. I always forget to do that. I'm not big with setting spray, but let's give back some moisture to our face because we did use a lot of powders. Okay, give that a second. But I'm going to shut off some of my lights so that you can see the difference because we have beautiful sunlight coming in over here. Let me see what we got. That's better. I thought the other color clashed. Yeah, so did I. It's a little too pink. Yes, I have the e.l.f. cosmetic brushes before. They're okay. Might just grab some different ones, and I saw a bunch at TJ Maxx. Oh, the Zoeva brushes are really good. I like them. I liked to see what else. I got the Zoeva brushes from TJ Maxx. I really like them a lot. Oh, shoot. I hope that didn't break. That was my mirror. All right, let me start shutting some lights off. So I have the ring light behind me. Hold on. Or behind you. All right, you're going to see as we go along. So that's the ring light off. See, this is where I say I think I look older without all the lights on. Hold on. I got to stand for this. That's the makeup lights off. It's a mirror, but a big, like Hollywood style mirror. And then I have two spotlights kind of coming at me. We're going to shut that off too. So hold on. I'll try to find different brands. Yeah, Zoeva I loved. I bought them at TJ Maxx as well. Um, I like Moda, only the Pro brand. I don't care for the other brands, but that's just my preference. I'm trying to think. Elf makes some good brushes. Morphe makes decent brushes. Trying to think of inexpensive brushes. I'm looking at my brushes next to me here. I'm trying to think. Sigma, I got from TJ Maxx. If you can get it from TJ Maxx, look into that. Let me shut the rest of my lights off. Hold on. Okay, that's 1, 2. Okay, all my lights are off. I'm going to turn you. Hold on. I don't know which way. Oh, there we go. This is indirect sunlight or indirect, not direct, but this is what it looks like. As you can see, it still looks good, even in the sunlight, even in the daylight. Let me see. Oh, there we go. I think I look older without all that lighting on, but don't mind the mess because, yeah, it's a mess in here. But anyway, this is what it looks like. This is what it'll look like outdoors in the sunlight. It's still wearable, not just on camera. But here, I know I don't have enough light now over here. Let me just turn that one on at least. So that's what it looks like. I hope that this helped you guys. I hope I didn't forget anything because I'm sure there's lots of different techniques that people can do. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. And thank you, Barb. I love the new palette. I have to admit. And I'm going to contact uh, ABH. I hope it's not too late because I did buy it a while ago. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. Yes, that's all I have. It's Morphe brushes, but yeah, they kind of fray a lot. They're not my first go-to brushes. I'll say that, but they're reasonable. Yeah, pretty cute. No, you don't. I don't think you look younger. True to yourself. Looks great. Bye, everyone. Really needed this today. Oh, kisses and hugs to you, Joni. I wanted the other day, but it was sold out. Oh, all right. Bye, Barb. Anyway, so yeah, here's the final look. I hope you guys learned something from it. And I know you guys, all that are here today, are already subscribed. Don't forget to hit the like button before you leave. And if you're new, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. We do this every Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, goodbye, everybody.